Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below.
Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic appointments and resignation for October month. The session will be quite interesting and important, students, so stay tuned with us till the end. Let's start. The first question is, identify the new managing director and chief executive officer of Union Bank of India and Central Bank of India appointed by ECC, that is Appointments Committee of the Cabinet. So who are they? They are Ashish Pandey and Kalyan Kumar, right? These are the two MD and CEO, and here Ashish Pandey is the MD and CEO of Union Bank of India and Kalyan Kumar is the MD and CEO of Central Bank of India. So respectively they are given here. Next is, in October, Lieutenant General Virendra Vats took over as the 35th Director General of Dash. So he took over as the 35th Director General of National Cadet Corps, that is NCC. He will be succeeding Lieutenant General Gurbir Pal Singh. Next, Lieutenant General Virendra Vats, we just saw here, he is for National Cadet Corps. Next, in October, which of the following companies appointed Sanjay Chalke as the new Chief Executive Officer succeeding Ashwin Yadi? So for Cape Gemini, he has been appointed as the new CEO for Cape Gemini. Next, who was appointed as the brand ambassador of Viksit Bharat Buildathon, that is a nationwide innovation which aims to engage the students from class 6 to 12th by the Ministry of Education. So who was appointed here as the brand ambassador? Name that individual. So Subhanshu Shukla, right? Subhanshu Shukla is the group captain and the first Indian to reach the International Space Station. Correct? Take a note of this. And he completed this mission. In which mission? It was in Axiom 4 mission. It was a commercial space flight supported by ISRO and NASA. Next is, identify the person who was sworn in as the CEO of the Bodoland Territorial Council in Assam. So here if we see, Hagrama Mohilri, correct, was appointed or sworn in as the CEO, that is Chief Executive Member of the Bodoland Territorial Council. Bodoland is basically a tribal community of Assam. Next, who was appointed as the new Prime Minister of Madagascar in October, succeeding Christian Nesty? So here, General Rufin Fortunat was appointed as the new Prime Minister of Madagascar. Next is, who has been appointed as the new Executive Director of RBI starting from 3rd March 2026 as announced in October. So if we look at the following here, Sanjay Kumar Hansda will be the new Executive Director of RBI. Next, identify the sportsperson who was appointed as the English Premier League Ambassador in India in October to promote football across India. So here, Sanju Samson, right, the Indian cricketer, was officially appointed as the English Premier League's ambassador, marking the expansion of football in India. Next, identify the European country where Sebastian Lecornu was reappointed as the Prime Minister by Emmanuel Macron. So it is for France. Next is, who has been appointed as the President of PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry? I repeat, who has been appointed as the President of the PhD Chamber of Commerce and Industry for period 25-26? So Rajiv Juneja has been appointed here. Next, who has been appointed as the new Executive Director of RBI starting from 9th of October here? Sonali Sen Gupta. Next, identify the person who has been appointed as the first Deputy Managing Director of International Monetary Fund. So right option is Dan Katz. Next, which organization has re-elected Mahavir Lunawat as their chairman for a second consecutive 2-year term starting from October 2025? So which is this organization? It is Association of Investment Bankers in India. Next, identify the automobile company that appointed Tarun Garg as their managing director and chief executive officer, marking him the first Indian to lead the firm since their inception in 1996. It is which firm? Name that organization. It is HMIL, that is Hyundai Motors India Limited is the right option. Option 2 is the right option. Next is name the person who has been appointed as the president-elect for the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, that is for FICCI. Name the person who has been appointed as the president of FICCI here. So right option is Anant Goenka has been appointed as the president of FICCI. Next is which global insurer and asset manager appointed Ritu Arora as the country head for India started immediately, that is effective immediately. She will be starting her position immediately. So which global insurer we are talking about? Alliance Group we are talking about. Next is in October, Gujarat state government under the Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel expanded their cabinet, including 19 new ministries and retaining 6, bringing the total strength to 26 during this expansion. Who was the elevated as the Deputy Chief Minister, becoming the 5th Deputy Chief Minister of the state. So here Harsh Ramesh Kumar Sangvi, correct, has been appointed as the 5th Deputy Chief Minister of the state. Next, in October, ACC approved the 3 months extension for A. Robert J. Ravi as the chairman and managing director of Dash and Dash, right? So for ACC, they have recently they have approved the 3-month extension for A. Robert J. Ravi as the chairman and managing director of Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited and Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited, that is for BSNL and MTNL. Next is who was elected as the president of ICA, Indian Cricket Association, becoming the first woman to lead the organization here. So right option is Shanta Rangaswamy, right? She has become the president of Indian Cricket Association and became the first woman to lead this organization. Next is mention the tenure of Justice Pratibha M. Singh of Delhi High Court as the chair of the World Intellectual Property Organization, that is WIPO Advisory Board of Judges, as announced in October. So she will be in this position. Question asked is what is the tenure of this? The tenure here is from 2025 till 2027. Next is who was elected as the Japan's first female prime minister in October. So here Sanae Takichi, right? Sanae Takichi was appointed as the Japan's first female prime minister in the month of October. So right option is option 1. Next, identify the high courts where Justice Sudhir Singh was appointed as the acting Chief Justice in October following the retirement of the Chief Justice Pavan Kumar Bhimappa Bajnthri. So right option is for Patna High Court. Option 3 is rightly mentioned here. Next is identify the person who was reappointed as a part-time chairman of Kotak Mahindra Bank and was approved by RBI in October. So CS Ranjan here was reappointed as the part-time chairman of Kotak Mahindra Bank as approved by RBI. Next, who has been appointed as the new chair of the board of directors of Citigroup Incorporation, succeeding John Dugan. So here Jane Frosser, right, has been appointed as the new chair of the Central Board of Directors of Citigroup Incorporation, and here she will be succeeding John Dugan. Next students is mention the country where Dr. Patrick Hermione was sworn in as the 6th president in October, succeeding Veval Ramakrishnan. So mention that country, it is Republic of Seychelles. Next is who became the world's oldest serving president at the age of 92 after winning 2025 presidential elections in Cameroon. So here who became the world's oldest serving president here? Paul Barthélemy Biyambi Mondo, right, became the world's oldest serving president at the age of 92, and he won the president election of Cameroon. So students, these were your important current affairs for topic appointments and resignation. Now let's move to the revision part. Name the Asian country that inaugurated the world's first solar thermal power plant in October, featuring a dual tower design developed by the Three Gorges Corporation in the Gobi Desert. So, name that Asian country. It is China, right? They have recently inaugurated the world's first solar thermal power plant, and it is where it is in Gobi Desert. The location is important, students, right? It is in Gobi Desert, and here in this there is basically a central part, and around it multiple mirrors are surrounding. These are almost 27,000 mirrors that have been placed here, and as the sun light falls on them, they reflect them to this particular tower that gets heated up, and with that the water below it will heat up. It will turn into gas form, or it will turn into the water vapors. Then that gas, or that high pressure gas, will be then used to rotate the turbines. Hence electricity is generated from those turbines. Next, identify the foreign payment gateway that collaborated with NPCI International Payment Limited and Qatar National Bank to enable UPI based transactions in Qatar. It is NetStars, right? Take a note of this. This is NetStars, right? This is the payment gateway that collaborated with NIPL of India, and this NetStar, it is of Qatar, to enhance the UPI payment transactions, digital transactions between India and Qatar. Next is name the country that became the first in the world to achieve a triple elimination of mother to child transmission of HIV, syphilis and hepatitis B as validated by World Health Organization. So Maldives has achieved this feat. Next, during the United Nations General Assembly elections held in October, India was elected to the UN Human Rights Council for the 7th term. State the duration of this tenure. So India has been elected here for the term 2026 to 2028. Correct? Take a note of this. Next is name the country that along with India established a 20-member inter-parliamentary friendship group in October to enhance parliamentary cooperation and bilateral relations. So name that country. It is Panama, right? The Embassy of India in Panama, they announced the establishment of a 20-member India-Panama Inter-Parliamentary Friendship Group. This was during the National Assembly of Panama, marking a new phase in the bilateral relation between India and Panama. Next is who was sworn in as the transitional president of Madagascar in October after a military coup confirmed by the High Constitutional Court of Madagascar. So Michael Rendrian, right, has the leader of the elite army corps of personnel and administrative and technical services army unit, sworn in as the transitional president of Madagascar. Next, how long will India's Hitesh Kumar S. Makwana elected to serve as the co-chair of the United Nations Global Geospatial Information Management for Asia and the Pacific, along with Woo Sung Chu from the Republic of Korea in October? Right option is 2025 till 2028, and here Hitesh Kumar, he will co-chair the committee along with Woo Sung Chu. Next, mention the country that partnered with India in October for a counter-terrorism training at the NSG campus in Manesar, Haryana, focusing on the drone threats. So it is European Union. Next, which international convention re-elected India as the vice chairperson of the Bureau for the Asia Pacific during the 10th session of the Conference of Parties held at UNESCO headquarters in Paris, France in October? So right option here becomes, it is International Convention Against Doping in Sports, that is ICADS. Right, students? Next, name the African country that partnered with the government of India in October to establish the first Indian Institute of Technology campus. It is Nigeria. Right, it marks a significant step in bilateral cooperation in the field of education, and this is the second IIT campus in Africa. First was IIT Madras, that was in Zanzibar. That was in Zanzibar in Tanzania. Right? Next, mark the correct statement regarding the 16th session of the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development held in October at the Geneva, Switzerland. here if we have to find the correct statement. So option A, B and C, all three of them are rightly mentioned. Next is choose the country that remained the FATF on the FATF grey list following the 4th Financial Action Task Force plenary meeting held in Paris, France from 22nd to 24th of October under the presidency of Elisa de and the Mazaro of Mexico. So choose the country. It is Kenya. Right, it remained of the FATF list. Students, FATF is basically a list or financial action task force. They releases this grey list, and this grey list is basically what list? It contains the name of the countries that are doing terror financing, right? So recently Kenya, it remained on the grey list here, very important. Then Burkina Faso, South Africa, Mozambique and Nigeria, these are the 4 countries, they were removed from the grey list. Next, who has been elected as the first Asian chair of the IUCN Species Survival Commission for 2026 to 2029 term during the IUCN World Conservation Congress held from 9 to 15th of October in Abu Dhabi, UAE. So who has been elected as the first Asian chair here? Vivek Menon. He has been elected an Indian wildlife conservationist, environmental commentator, author and photographer, was appointed or elected as the chair of the IUCN, that is International Union for the Conservation of Nature Species Survival Commission. Next, where was the UN Convention Against Cybercrime held in October, marking the establishment of the world's first global framework to prevent and combat cybercrime? So, Hanoi, Vietnam is the right option here. Next, in October, IUCN officially adopted which motion? So they officially adopted motion 007 on security law, marking the first ever recognition of soil security as central to food systems, water supply, biodiversity protection and climate resilience. Next is, what was the theme of the 19th midterm ministerial meeting of the non-aligned movement held in Kampala, Uganda, where India was represented by Union Minister of State Kirti Vardhan Singh from the Ministry of External Affairs and the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So what was the theme here? Theme being deepening cooperation for shared global affluence. Next, in October, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence company XAI, they have launched an AI-powered open source online encyclopedia. The name of this encyclopedia is Grokipedia, and if you can see here, Grok is also the name of their AI, right? This will be providing truth and independent information to the users here. This platform is initially offering over 8 lakh articles. It is trained on these 8 lakh articles, right? And this platform is connected to the XAI's Grok chatbot, which users uses this AI chatbot to have the information and chat with that. Identify the ministry that collaborated with the Ministry of Education to launch the Tobacco Free Youth Campaign 3.0 in October to safeguard students' health and promote tobacco-free learning environments across India. So, which is it? It is Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The campaign, it reinforces the government's commitment to create a tobacco-free generation under Viksit Bharat at the rate of 2047 vision. Next, what is the total number of tradable agriculture commodities that are available on the electronic national agriculture market, that is ENAM platform, after the addition of 9 new commodities by the Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare? So the total tradable commodities are 247 here. Next, identify the organization that has unveiled the study titled AI for Inclusive Societal Development, developed in collaboration with Deloitte to promote the use of AI for inclusive growth in October. So right option here is Niti Aayog. Right. Next is mark the correct statement regarding India-UK collaboration during the visit of UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer to India from 8th to 9th of October. If we see here and we have to find the correct statement, all these 3 options are rightly mentioned. Next, as per the amendments notified by the Ministry of Textile in October, the minimum investment required under the production linked incentive scheme for the textiles in the Part 1 category has been reduced from 300 crore to what? So the minimum investment has been reduced from 300 crore to just 150 crore rupees. Next, World Habitat Day was observed globally on 6th of October with the theme Urban Crisis Response in India. The theme this day was observed in New Delhi with the theme urban solutions to crisis under which ministry? So it was held under which ministry? It is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, right, under which this World Habitat Day with the theme urban solutions to crisis was observed. Next, identify the state that declared the year 2025 as the year of urban development, marking 20 years since the launch of the well-planned city development project initiated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So it is identify that state. It is Gujarat state that declared the year of urban development. Next, which of the following ports has been recognized by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy as Green Hydrogen Hub under the National Green Hydrogen Mission? So, which of the following port? All three of them. Deen Dayal Port Authority, V.O. Chidambaram Port in Tamil Nadu, and Paradip Port Authority of Odisha. Next, identify the government organization that has announced the 4th edition of their flagship initiative, SPARK, that is Studentship Program for Ayurveda Research Can, to nurture young Ayurveda researchers. So, right option here is Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. Moving on, name the Indian institute that collaborated with the Greater Bengaluru Authority and Indian Institute of Science in Bengaluru for World Bank funded Bengaluru Water Security and Resilience Project. It is Indian Institute of Madras or Technology, IIT Madras. Next, name the organization that released the report titled Roadmap for Job Creation in the AI Economy to Transform India into a Global Hub for AI Talent. So name that organization that released this report. It was released by Niti Aayog. This will examine how AI is reshaping the tech service industry through the lens of worker and workforce. Next, identify the correct statement regarding the agriculture initiatives launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in October. If we look at the options here, all three of them will be rightly mentioned. Next, you have to now find the incorrect statement regarding the launches made during the 4th anniversary of Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti National Master Plan held in October. Here also, if we look at the option and we have to find the incorrect, B is right, C is right, A is our answer which is incorrect. It is saying Union Minister Piyush Goyal launched PM Gati Shakti offshore to strengthen inland waterways transport under the blue economy. Is it so? So, right, this was launched, right? Basically, what is this PM Gati Shakti? It is a platform that is a digital platform launched by the logistics division of the DPIIT, and it will promote sustainable, not inshore, right? It is not inshore, but is the offshore. It is to strengthen the offshore development by enabling multi-layered analysis and visualization, strengthening the India's blue economy. Correct? Next is identify the state or union territory where Union Minister Nitin Gadkari inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for 3 national highway projects worth over 2,000 crore rupees in October. So right option is Puducherry. Next, name the scheme launched by Union Minister K.R. Naidu, right, to provide affordable and predictable regional air travel across India. So right option is Fair Se Fursat. Next, which organization partnered with Minister K.R. Naidu, right, we just saw. Next is which organization partnered with Google Cloud India to establish India's first AI Center of Excellence for Public Good in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. So, which is that organization? It is Tech Bharat Research Foundation. Next, mention the scheme under which the Ministry of Minority Affairs established a Center of Excellence to promote and preserve India's heritage and classical languages. Right option is Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karyakaram. Next, in October, Uttarakhand's Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has inaugurated newly developed various pulse varieties under the 118th All India Farmers Fair and Agriculture Industry Exhibition that was held at GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology in Uttarakhand. Next, in October, the Government of India announced an extension in the tenure of the 16th Finance Commission. What is the new deadline for the submission of their report? So, the new deadline here is 30th of November 2025. Next, mark the incorrect statement regarding the 238th meeting of the Central Board of Trustees of the Employees Provident Fund, chaired by Union Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandviya in October. If we look at the option, we have to find the incorrect. B is right, C is right, A is our answer. A is saying that the CBD launched the Vishwas scheme to provide new employment opportunities under the Employees Pension Scheme of 1995. Right? So, Is it correct? No, this option A is wrong. It is saying that the CBD launched the Vishwas scheme to resolve the long-standing dispute, right? Not to provide new employment opportunities, but to resolve the long-standing disputes. Next, Ministry of Mines, they have recently reclassified which mineral as the major mineral to boost ease of doing business and enhance the rural income. So it is which ministry? The Ministry of Mines. And what is the mineral here? It is limestone. Next, Union Minister of State Arjun Ram Meghwal ji has recently launched the Legal Information Management and Briefing System by the name LIMS, right? It is LIMS Life dashboard to promote transparency in the government litigation. Correct? So take a note of it. Next, identify the telecom company that partnered with Google LLC and Adani Enterprise Limited to establish India's largest AI hub and data center campus worth $15 billion in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. It is Bharti Airtel Limited. Next, who collaborated with Google Cloud in October to develop Secret Mountain, an AI-powered digital avatar music band featuring 6 meta-human avatars. He is A.R. Rahman. Take a note of this. This question can be important. Next is mark the correct statement regarding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Andhra Pradesh in October. If we look at the options here, all these 3 options are rightly mentioned. Next, which of the following sector did not feature in the MOU signed during the Mongolian president visit to India in October? Among the following, defense procurement is not among the MOUs that were signed, rest all are there. Next, identify the project that was not launched under the 8 new development initiatives of the new Mangalore Port Authority unveiled by Sarabandana Sonowal during the Golden Jubilee celebration in October. So, here, identify the project that was not launched here. Among the following, it is the construction of a new container terminal port at Paradip, Odisha was not the project here. Next is name the self-sovereign identity ecosystem that partnered with Indigo in October to enable contactless and paperless boarding for passengers. It is DigiYatra. Right, this is the self-sovereign identity ecosystem.